Top 10 most underrated maps in Zombies. And kicking off the list today, ladies and gentlemen, at our number 10 spot, we have got Voyage of Despair. A map that, to be fair, really missed out on a lot of golden opportunities to be one of the greatest of all time. But despite that, this map is absolutely not as bad as what people say. First of all, the setting and atmosphere of this map is amazing. Spawning right at the front of the boat, looking at the infamous bridge as the Titanic strikes the iceberg, is such a theatrical start to the game. But what this map really excelled at was Easter eggs, and side Easter eggs in particular. There are so many of them, all of which are extremely unique in their own right, are all very enjoyable and yield some great rewards too. Not to mention that there are some very creative ciphers here as well. Yes, there are a lot of ways this map could have and should have been better, but for what it is, it's really not too bad of an experience. Moving into the number 9 spot today, we have got Mauer de Toten, what is by far the best map in all of Cold War, and the map from modern zombies that feels the closest to OG zombies. The first thing I want to say here is that this map's layout is actually really good. A great example of using verticality to make a larger map feel smaller, and the zip lines that connect the different levels make moving around this map as smooth as butter. There are some interesting features on this map too, such as Klaus, the secret room, and the Cerberus wonder weapon, all of which are nice throwbacks to some of the OG zombies elements. The atmosphere to this map is again one of the best from modern zombies, the dark streets and the blazing train going past in the underground. A map I feel that gets written off for being part of modern zombies that definitely doesn't deserve so. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have got Zetsubou No Shima, a map that has truly aged like fine wine. To be fair, it is quite well known at this point that Zetsubou is underrated amongst the community, but I still think even then it still doesn't get the love it deserves. When it comes to Black Ops 3 Zombies, the game has been built so that every map is able to offer you a different experience depending on what you are craving. And Zetsubou's role is to fulfill that complex, immersive experience, and it does it really well. Everything on this map you really have to work hard for. Opening the map stretches you thin on points. You got thrashers coming in left, right and center, and seemingly never-ending quests. But if you can push past all that, the game will reward you handsomely, and you really get that feeling of accomplishment as well. It's not a map you could play every week, but it is always a treat to go back to. Rightio, so for number 7, I've actually slotted in Moon, but specifically the Black Ops 3 Chronicles version. What a turnaround this map has had in Chronicles. It goes to show how far ahead of its time Moon truly was. A lot of people have started to catch on to this as well, but I still feel I need to mention it here. This map just plays so beautifully with Black Ops 3's mechanics. First of all, Moon with the updated graphics looks beautiful, whether it's the removal of all that dreadful grey from everywhere or the lush green biodome. The colours just seem to pop on this map. But the true beauty is the way this map plays. Having really crisp mechanics is really important for such an RNG heavy map. You really need all the help you can get on Moon to survive, and when doing the Easter egg, especially on solo, Gobblegums play a massive part in reducing the impact of RNG, and just overall, taking away some of the more severe annoyances. But I think it's fair to say that Chronicles turned this map around for a lot of people, including myself, and it's safe to say that it certainly deserves a lot more credit. Moving on to the number 6 spot now, we have got Shangri-La. Now, it's no secret that Shangri-La kind of gets outshined by what's around it. The fan favorite Call of the Dead before, and the cinematic Moon coming after it. But Shangri-La is one of those maps that I'm always surprised by whenever I come back to it. I mean, I'd be willing to argue that Shangri-La is a better experience than Kino de Toten. First of all, the visuals are so much better. It's just such a beautifully designed map everywhere you look. And then the map's layout is almost identical, except it has been arranged in a vertical fashion to allow for fast travel systems to provide you easy access around the map. But it also provides a much harder challenge with its close quarters nature. And as such, I think it's easily the best casual map on Black Ops 1, and I'd rather play it over Kino any day of the week. Now, for the number 5 spot, this might come as a bit of a surprise, but we have got the Giant from BO3. Now, just relax, okay? I'm not saying that this map is better than the original Darius, alright? But I've seen a lot of people lately putting the Giant lower and lower on the rankings, and I get the feeling this is due to the fact that the Giant has been played so much now that people are a bit sick of it, which is understandable. but that doesn't make it a bad map. In fact, I'd say it is easily one of the top 3 casual maps of all time. Just like I said about Zetsubou No Shima, every map in Black Ops 3 fills a certain gap. And for the Giant, that is the casual gameplay, which is quite important since every other BO3 map is catered towards complex gameplay. But not only does the Giant offer that casual option, it does it really well. The new and improved Doris looks great, the map pairs extremely well with the BO3 mechanics, and it has a variety of options for camping, training, and a few mini Easter eggs thrown in there as well. I've always appreciated the Giant for what it adds to BO3, and things certainly wouldn't be the same without it. And coming into the number 4 spot, easily the most controversial pick on the list, Blood of the Dead. Every time I come back to this map, I have an absolute blast. The atmosphere on this map is absolutely second to none. The high detail graphics of Black Ops 4 brings out the hellish nature so well, arguably on par with Mob of the Dead. The map also features the magma gap, some amazing side Easter eggs, and what I think, while yes is an extremely unforgiving main Easter egg, is one that is a great test of your skill. And there aren't a lot of Easter eggs out there that feel as satisfying to complete as this one. Blood of the Dead I think is considerably underrated, but if you can't get past the omission of some of Mob of the Dead's best features, then that's fair enough too. Now ladies and gentlemen, into the top 3 we have got none other than Shi No Numa. The amount of times I hear Shi No Numa getting rated as the worst World at War map is actually criminal. You cannot sit here and tell me you would rather play, especially Nocturne Toten, over this map. Yes, the random perks are a bit annoying, and the map's layout certainly doesn't help with that, but even then, having a wonder weapon, dog grounds, the OG characters, I think more than makes up for it. And even then, the random perks do provide a sense of replayability as well. It's one of those maps that you always think you're not going to enjoy, but end up having a great time on. No, it's not as good as Doris, and it never will be, but it's certainly better than what a lot of people give it credit for. And now moving into the number 2 spot now, we have got Tag der Toten. What is, in my opinion, genuinely a phenomenal map. Easily the best ether map of Black Ops 4, and one of the best in the game as a whole. I mean, first of all, you gotta hand it to the visuals. This is an absolutely stunning map to look at. And they finally removed the worst part of Call of the Dead 2, the fog. But what this map does so well are the quests. There is so much to do on this map, whether it be Wonder Weapon quests, Samantha boxes, side Easter eggs, the challenges. And that's without even touching the main Easter egg. And they're all actually really enjoyable to do, and you get some great rewards as well. The new added areas are great, and there are a lot of nice throwbacks to Call of the Dead in there too. Sure, it's not the ending to the story we all wanted, but it is still a solid map that I don't hear getting talked about or played enough. Now coming into the number 1 spot, and it is without a doubt for me, Dead of the Night. My word, this is an absolutely amazing map. This map is the Shadows of Evil of Black Ops 4, and the fact that Treyarch decided not to market this map is absolutely absurd. First of all, the map is full of things to do. There are just parts for absolute days. The Wonder Weapon has got 2 upgrade quests as well. The main Easter egg has got some really unique steps. And then you've got the mammoth amount of side Easter eggs on top of that. Easily some of the best side Easter eggs within the game, with many leading to secret rooms, a secret second Wonder Weapon, and a very strong melee weapon too. All of which, if you're like me, is right up my alley. Plus, that impossible side Easter egg rewarding you with a perkaholic and homunculuses as well. And dude, like, the setting and theme of this map is so perfect for zombies as well. I can't believe they hadn't used this kind of theme before. Oh, my only complaint for this map is the insane vampire spam. I wish they would just dial it down a bit, but other than that, the amount of hate this map gets is totally unwarranted. If you just take the time to learn the map, I promise you'll have a great time. And that caps off our list today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you all next time.